You out there, Makayla? I can barely see you. I can see your silhouette with the house lights behind you. Boom! Yeah? You like it? We've got lights. We have lights. Hey, welcome back to From Scratch Ranch and this third video of our three-part video series about putting lights up on our horse arena. In the first video, we had poured some concrete piers to put all of our light poles on. Second video, we made these light poles from scratch. So if you're interested in watching those videos, there's some links down below in the description. This video is all about installing our lights. We have some 200-watt LED sports lights from ledlightingsupply.com. Now, I am not sponsored by ledlightingsupply.com, nor did they send me these lights for free to do this review. I purchased all of these lights. I worked with Joe, the lighting specialist over there, to help me plan out how many lights I needed and the spacing and all of that. And it was great to work with. So let's talk about these lights. This particular model is the IMF 200, which means it's the 200-watt LED light. They have a 400, they have a 600. But based on the lighting plan that Joe sent me and the dimensions of our arena, which is a small arena, it's only 80 by 150. It called for 2 lights per pole, 4 poles. So each one of these 200-watt lights puts out 28,000 lumens. So 2 per pole, that's 56,000 per pole, and 4 poles, 224,000 lumens will light up our arena and hopefully eliminate all the shadows that might spook those horses, and that's a good thing. So what sets these particular lights from ledlightingsupply.com apart from all of the cheaper options that you may find on Amazon, especially when the technology, the LED technology, is all the same? Well, it's in the quality of the manufacturing and the testing that's done on these lights, which translates into reliability. And that's what I was looking for. Something that's reliable, something that I can trust is not going to burn out or fail within just a few months, especially when these lights are 20-something feet up in the air. So why can I trust these lights? Well, like I said, the testing. These have been ETL and DLC tested for highest performance rating. This means they have been tested by an accredited lab to meet the standards set in North America. So I should be able to trust them. So any lights that you're looking at buying, check that out to make sure that they're properly tested by ETL, DLC, UL, whatever it may be, that they are tested and can be reliable. All right, so let's talk about cost. Yes, these lights are gonna be a bit pricier than what you may find out on Amazon. And that's because you get what you pay for, right? So each one of these lights is approximately $280. So I've got 8 of them, which means I have a total investment of just over $2,000, these lights. Yeah, it can get a little pricey, especially if you have more than I have for a bigger arena. But I think, you get what you pay for, and it's going to be worth having the more expensive quality lights. But to help reduce the cost, ledlightingsupply.com was kind enough to provide me a discount code just for our viewers that'll get you 8% off that purchase when ordering online. So use the discount code From Scratch if you want to get that 8% off your purchase. So now you can see I've got one done already, installed all the lights in here, all the wiring done on one of these poles. I got 3 more to do. So let's check that out. Let's get that done. All right, so to bring the wires from the lights into the box here, I've got this 3/4 inch service entrance. It's a watertight connector, so it's got this little rubber thing that goes over the cables, and this tightens down on it and squeezes that on there, makes it watertight. So first we'll put the connector over the top of the two cables. And you can see it's slotted here, so I can get both cables in there one at a time. There we go. Should be good. All right, then I'm going to put this on. Okay. All right, got all my wiring done and the poles and all the lights attached and wired up. We're ready to go. I just need to get outside and finish up all the outdoor wiring so that way we can get these poles set up. Years ago, 3-4 years ago, I ran power and water out to our horse pastures for water trough heaters and frost-free hydrants so we can, get water out to the horses. And while doing that, I knew eventually I was going to probably put in some lights on this arena. We didn't even have fencing around this or anything. So I put a junction box here knowing that. And now I just have to wire the 4 light poles to this spot right here. I don't have to go all the way back to the panel. Oh, and I ran 3 separate circuits out here. I ran wiring for 3 separate circuits, 1 to each pasture and then 1 to the arena lights. I just wanted to have them all separate. So I have a cable or wiring here dedicated to these lights. Not that it needs it, but I have it dedicated for this area here. So the other piece of forethought, planning that I'm doing is this wiring over here. I know that I want to eventually put in speakers out here, some outdoor speakers on this arena, because that would be a lot of fun. So I went ahead and bought some 14 gauge speaker wire, direct burial speaker wire, so it's protected for outdoors, because we're going to run speaker wire to these first 2 light poles here. The other thing I'm going to do is I got a new outdoor Wi-Fi access point, long range, coming, that I'm going to install on this light pole out here that's more in the center of our property. So knowing that's coming, I grabbed some Cat 6 direct burial cabling here from truecable.com that we're going to run up that pole to put that outdoor Wi-Fi access point on. So yeah, these are 2 future projects, so look out for those. But because I'm doing this now, I thought, you know what? Planning ahead is going to make life a lot easier running all this cabling. Now finally, I've got my wire here. This is the direct burial 12 gauge wire that we're going to run underground to each one of these light poles. All right, to get started, what I need to do is have a short run of power from this junction box underground here in this meter box down and around up to here, where I'm going to install this outdoor receptacle kit. It's got a GFCI receptacle in here, the cover. It's in use type, so I can have cables, dangling out of this down, if we ever want to put like Christmas lights up or something like that. It can be in use outdoors. So we'll install that there, and then I'll run power from this box here to another box that will have the switch next to your switch, so we can turn the lights on and off. It's got 2 outputs on the bottom here, so I'll run some conduit that will go down underground and split off around both sides here to the lights. So with that, let's get started. right, this is the Wilton thin line trenching spade, and it works like that, where you just kind of cut in a little thin line in the ground. And this is the 12-inch. Just keep working it as deep as you can get it, and then pry it open like so, just like that. And that opens up that nice little thin trench, you know, where I can work that wire in. Okay. And then, you know, your wire can go right in there. And I'm just using a piece of rebar here to help just push it down into the trench all the way to the bottom. Yeah, just like so. It works out great. It takes a while to do it, but it's definitely less work than and less mess than using a ditch witch or even my tractor in a bucket, making a big mess, where this, easy cleanup. All right, so that's it. It's the Wilton thin line trenching spade. And I'll put a link down in the description below if you're interested. This is not a sponsorship. I bought this thing, but I like it. I like how it's working. Now, I highly recommend doing this kind of work after a rain or something where the ground is nice and soft. There's no way I'd have been able to do this like in August or September, you know, when it's really dry here and the ground is hard as a rock. There's no way. Ah, finally. That was a lot. What was that? 50 50, 200. That's almost 300 feet of trench I just had to put this wire in. That was a bit of work. It was a good workout, but it's done. It's time to get these poles up. Okay, so I got it temporarily wired up here to test out these lights while they're on the ground in case I got any issues. I need to rewire up there or do something up there. So Michael, go ahead and hit the breaker. There it goes. It works. Awesome. All right. Okay, and kill it. Now we can get these poles up in place. All right, ready to go.
Yep.
All right, so, yep, turn it to the left, which is going to be control from the ground. Okay. And then see all these buttons right here to the left. So, got auto level and extend. We're going to extend the outriggers, and it's going to auto level itself. Just keep going until it starts beeping and stops. Good. That's level.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, Makayla's way up there. Holy cow, that's high. Okay. Keep going. Wow. That pole looks a lot taller when it's upright. Keep going. Woo! All right. Let's get this thing hooked up. Okay. All right, we're ready to position it. Lower it slowly. Oh, okay. Oh, there it goes. Keep going. It's sliding nicely on there. Keep going. I mean, you can go all the way. Okay, let's see if it's level or plumb. Yep, needs to come my way a little bit towards the barn. I forgot to check my lower bolts here for level before I put it on. So the next one I'll make sure I do that. So now I'm just gonna have to adjust it here. So I need to tighten the lower one to go lower on this side. To lower that down just a little bit on both sides here. Okay, let's see if that, just a tiny bit more. And then this way, yeah, looking pretty good this way. It could go to the right just a little bit. So I'll do one more turn. Okay. Good, hold on. All right, I think we are good. See that metal thing there? Yep. Yeah, unscrew that little hoochie pucker and undo all that. And then once you're done with that, then let's turn the lights if they seem like they're off a little bit. Okay. You know, so you're gonna want to angle them the way you think they need to be angled. We might have to come back out here when it's dark out and adjust them. It's just gonna dangle.
Can I come down now?
Yep, you're done. Next one. Now extend the boom out all the way. As far as it will go.
That was scary.
What was?
Having that part extended all the way.
Oh, when you were in the bucket?
That was the sketchiest part.
Yep. All right, that's good. I think that's good. No, okay, nope. I think we need a little bit of a gap so as this thing swings up. So that's good.
That's good?
That's good. We'll tie it off now and we'll raise it. Okay, you wanna get in the boom?
Yeah.
Or in the bucket? Okay, I think we're good to go.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Yep.
Go ahead.
Which way?
Go up. Yeah, I'm not sure how I would have done this without this boom lift. Okay, good, good, good. Swing to the right a little bit. Okay, raise it up a little bit. Okay, good. Okay, hold it right there. I gotta feed the wire through. All right. Let's go ahead and lower it.
Okay.
Slowly. Okay, a little more. Okay. Okay, go ahead. All the way. There we go. All right, I just need to level it up, plumb it up. Oh man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I didn't have to adjust underneath at all, which is how I wanted it. Okay, Makayla, you're good.
Yay.
So lower your bucket and untie that.
Okay.
And I'll work on getting this wired up.
Okay. All right. Oh, and there's light.
Makayla's heading up to adjust the lighting. Moving around a little bit just to get those lights positioned right. Looking good. We got 2 more to do. And now it's getting dark on us, but we got lights now. So on that side, so we can do the 2 lights on this side with the lights on so we can see what we're doing. At least until I need to wire it. Makayla's adjusting the position of those lights now on that pole. Man, is it looking good. Look at how, this is just 2 poles on the one side with the lights. We still got the 2 on the other side to do. This is looking great as it's getting dark on us.
How does it look down there?
It looks awesome. Final light pole. Oh. Let's raise this last one. Okay, go ahead.
That works too, I guess.
Yep. You're getting good at this, Makayla. Okay, now start swinging. You know, now you can put boom lift operator on your resume. Ash, you're doing a good job. Okay, let's lower it. Coming. Okay, let me line it up. Okay, keep coming. You're right on the bolts. Nice. All right, starting to rain. Got my final post wired up. I'm gonna go hit the breaker, turn it on, and see what we got. Ready?
Yep.
We finished just in time as it's starting to rain. We were trying to complete this project before the rain set in because it's gonna rain for the next few days. We're gonna call it, huh? Yeah, that looks great, Makayla. Merry Christmas. You got your Christmas lights. Look at how bright it is. It's not dark anymore getting your horse. All right, got my arena lights. And they look awesome. They are lighting up this area perfectly. Looks great. Makayla's tacking up right now. She's gonna come out here and test it out. All right, well, I didn't really show a whole lot about the wiring and all the electrical because I'm not a licensed electrician, and you know, everybody's situation is just a little bit different when it comes to the wiring. But I will call out a couple things. You know, one of the biggest concerns I had with these big light poles, you know, steel light poles, was lightning strikes. You know, it's a big concern. And, you know, there's a lot of debate out there on the internet about what to do for lightning strikes. Well, first off, if it's a direct lightning strike on one of these poles, it's a goner. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to try to protect against that. You know, it is what it is. But if there's lightning strikes that are in the vicinity that are building up, you know, static electricity or electromagnetic pulse, I do need to take some precautions for that. And what I did is I, you know, made sure that every single one of these lights has a ground wire, you know, from the equipment ground that goes from the light itself all the way back to the panel and into the ground. That is grounded. The equipment is grounded. So I think I'm protected there. Now, from lightning strikes that cause surges or just surges in general, I have a whole house surge protection system in the panel itself to protect against these kinds of surges. So I think I'm good. Just wanted to call all of that out, just so you know what I did. Hey, can you see what you're doing? Yeah, these lights turned out great. Check that out. She's riding that back there for the first time at night. It is looking great. I love it. So she'll be able to, like, I think you just threw a little sand on me. So what do you think? These lights working out for you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No dark corners spooking the horse?
Nope. Nope.
No? That's good. That's good. Anything else like you want to say to all of our viewers out here that have watched all of these different videos to get to this point? It was a long process, a lot of phases that we went through. I
think you left out an important piece of an arena being an arena.
What's that?
That we have 3 openings for gates.
But you're the one that wanted lights. You've been asking for lights this whole time. I know, it's out of order. That's the next thing, gates. We're gonna put gates on this thing. But she is going to custom weld some really fancy gates for us, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Get riding. Use these lights. All right, that's a wrap on this video. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun, and the reward was huge. Yeah, these lights turned out great. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. And we have 3 or 4 or 5 other videos around this arena. Check out the links below in the description if you're interested in all the different steps that we took to build this arena from scratch. So until next time, keep living the dream.